Where are my soldiers? Where are the brave fighters?
Introduction. The history of Korea is a fascinating journey through time, marked by the rise and fall of dynasties, the development of advanced technologies, and the creation of unique cultural traditions. Ancient Korean civilization, with roots dating back thousands of years, has left an indelible mark on the Korean peninsula. This article delves into the diverse aspects of ancient Korean civilization, shedding light on its cultural, political, and technological achievements. The roots of the Korean nation trace back to approximately 700,000 years ago, when people began to settle in both Manchuria and the Korean peninsula. During the Paleolithic age, characterized by the crafting of tools from animal horns and chipped stones, significant historical sites emerged, such as the Komun-moru ruins in Songwon, Pyeongganam-do, the Jonggakri site in Yeoncheon, Gyeonggi-do, the Seokjangri prehistory site in Gongju, Chungcheongnam-do, and the Durabong cave site in Cheongju, Chungcheongbuk-do. Survival during this period was sustained through group hunting and the collection of edible plants.
Cone pattern pottery, this object with a pointy bottom, was discovered in Amsterdam, Silla, a representative historic site of the Neolithic age.
The Neolithic age in Korea commenced around 8000 BCE, marking a significant shift as people transitioned to agriculture, cultivating cereals like millet and adopting polished stone tools. Settlements became more permanent, giving rise to clan societies. The Neolithic era is characterized by distinctive comb-pattern pottery, with examples discovered across the Korean peninsula, including notable sites such as Amsadong in Seoul, Namgyeong in Pyongyang, and Sugari in Gimhae. This period saw a transformation in lifestyle as communities embraced agriculture and established more structured societies. The Bronze Age dawned on the Korean peninsula around the 10th century BCE, and in Manchuria around the 15th century BCE. Noteworthy archaeological sites associated with this era are scattered across Liaoning and Jilin provinces in China, as well as throughout the Korean peninsula. As the Bronze Age culture flourished, a societal structure emerged wherein influential clan leaders held significant sway. The most powerful among them began consolidating multiple clans into unified entities, laying the groundwork for the formation of early states. Crucial to the establishment of Gojoseon, recognized as the first discernible state of the Korean people, were tribes with distinct beliefs, one venerating the King of Heaven and the other revering bears. These factions collectively acknowledged Dangun Wanggeom as their chief priest and political leader. Gojoseon cultivated an independent culture in Liaoning, China, and along the Daidonggang River. By the 3rd century BCE, formidable kings like King Bu and King Jun emerged, establishing a robust system of governance with the support of high-ranking retainers and military officers. The late 3rd century witnessed a shift in power as the Han dynasty replaced the Qin dynasty in China, causing social upheaval. Many migrated southward to Gojoseon, where Weman ascended the throne in 194 BCE, overseeing an expansion of its territory. At this point, Gojoseon transitioned to an Iron Age culture, fostering developments in agriculture and various crafts while bolstering its military strength. Seeking to control trade profits and serving as an intermediary between the Korean peninsula and China, Gojoseon found itself in conflict with the Han dynasty. Despite initial resistance and a significant early victory, Gojoseon's capital at Wanggeomseong Fortress fell after a year of war, leading to the collapse of Gojoseon in 108 BCE. Dolmen. While the 7 wonders of the world, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Great Wall of China, captivate global attention, Korea's dolmens present a unique and enigmatic allure. Approximately 40,000 dolmens, accounting for half of the world's total, have been discovered on the Korean peninsula, housing a plethora of artifacts including human remains, stone objects, jade, and bronze items. The construction techniques employed in creating these dolmens remain shrouded in mystery, adding to their enigmatic nature. Dolmens are broadly categorized into table-type and go-board dolmens based on their distinctive shapes. The former, prevalent in the northern regions of the Korean peninsula, features 4 stones arranged to form the walls of a box, topped with a capstone. In contrast, the latter is characterized by an underground burial arrangement supported by stones beneath the capstone, predominantly found in the southern part of the peninsula. While commonly referred to as tombs, their true nature remains elusive. Historical accounts from figures like Yi Gyu-bo, a prominent scholar from the Goguryeo era, hint at a belief that dolmens were placed by saints in ancient times, showcasing a remarkable technical prowess. In the early 20th century, interpretations diverged, with American missionary Horace Grant Underwood suggesting dolmens were not tombs but rather sites for sacrificial rituals to appease earth gods. Korean folklorist Son Jin-tae proposed an alternative theory, linking dolmens to a local folk tale where they were considered abodes of witches known as mago halmyeoni. Surprisingly scarce in China and Japan, except for Manchuria, the abundance of dolmens across the Korean peninsula has attracted global scholarly attention. Recognizing their cultural significance, UNESCO designated dolmen sites in Ganghwa, Incheon, Hwasun, Jeollanam-do, and Gochang, Jeollabuk-do, as World Heritage Sites in 2000. Researchers have also explored potential correlations between Korean dolmens and those in Europe and India, unraveling the mysteries behind their concentration on the Korean peninsula. 3 Kingdoms and Other State. Towards the conclusion of the Gojoseon period, tribal states emerged successively in both Manchuria and on the Korean peninsula. Buyo, situated in the plains along the Songhua River in Manchuria and Jilin, was established as a settlement where its people cultivated crops, raised livestock, including horses, and engaged in fur-making. By the early 1st century CE, they adopted the title of king for their main leader, actively participating in diplomatic relations with neighboring countries, including China. However, by the end of the 3rd century, Buyo was assimilated into Goguryeo. The people of Buyo celebrated an annual festival called Yonggo in December, incorporating sacrificial rites, communal singing and dancing, and the release of prisoners. While Buyo disintegrated during the formation of the regional confederation, the factions that founded Goguryeo and Baekje took pride in considering themselves the inheritors of Buyo. According to Samguk Sagi, History of the 3 Kingdoms, Gojumong, the founder of Goguryeo in 37 BCE, hailed from Buyo. Goguryeo thrived through victorious wars in areas surrounding Bagdusan Mountain and along the Amnogang Yalu River. Immediately after its establishment, Goguryeo conquered several small states in the region, relocating its capital to Gungnaeseong, Tonggu, near the Amnogang River. Through numerous conflicts, it displaced factions loyal to the Han Dynasty, expanding its dominion to Liaodong in the west and the northeast of the Korean peninsula, becoming a formidable state controlling Manchuria and the northern region of the Korean peninsula. In the present-day Hamgyong-do and northern parts of Gangwon-do along the east coast of the Korean peninsula, small states like Goguryeo and Dongye existed. Although these states, offering tributes to Goguryeo, did not experience rapid development, they played a role in contributing to the larger state. Mahan, Jinhan, and Byeonhan, a collective group of small states in the southern region of Gojoseon, formed what was known as Samhan, 3 Han states. Mahan comprised 54 small states. Byeonhan was located in Gimhae and Masan, and Jinhan in Daegu and Gyeongju. Rituals of sacrifice for heaven were held in May and October, where people from Samhan gathered to enjoy festivities including liquor, food, singing, and dancing.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an enjoyable time. I'm delighted for you to follow us to see more mysterious and intriguing events.